Hello, so this is a project which I'm submitting for Vapi Challenge. So this is, you can say, a in provide site of the which JS Master has created an interview platform. So this is the upgraded version of that with many new features and new Vapi features and all those things. So first of all, I have made and in fact I have deployed this site publicly, and it's basically a complete software, like a ready to go product to market. All I have developed it like on like that way. So if you see, this is a home page of the site and then few things listed. So I'll just sign up. There's only Google login with Google's and no other way like to sign up or sign in. And as just I'll open admin dashboard that side, and so in this I have introduced a credit system. So what's this credit system? For every minute, one is equals to the one credit. So if we go out here, user profile. So in this, every credit is equals to a minute. So how much minute we are talking to AI, we are giving interview or just creating interview or discussing, which I have built like the new sector of in this project. So we can discuss with the AI that I'll come to later. So all those time, whatever we are discussing, every minute one credit will be counted and deducted. We have introduced, I have added this proper payment gateway system. So that thing is there, and referral and this promo code and all I have added. So this is the thing. All our interviews will come here. Available interviews which is scheduled by others will come here. I'll just and this is the admin dashboard where you can manage user, you can check support ticket, user can create support message and all from the this dashboard and all, where if someone is having any issue with the payment or something, so they can contact us and we'll see here. So this is the many things. This is the support channels, and all our crew open tickets and close tickets are sold out here. So this is all things I have added into this. Refer and earn system is even there, refer system. So whatever someone is referring and all those things we can get refer, and transaction, all the transaction history will be, these all things I have added into this project. So now coming to the main part, I'll just close this admin section. So if I'll just start an interview, so animations and all this I have upgraded. When the interview is starting, the loading and all those things, and interview goes on, the prompt I've enhanced it more better, more good, uh, like which is master has a good prompt.
Hello. Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah, so JS Master had a good prompt, so I took that prompt that was there. I've enhanced it more better with few edits and all of the things. But in this thing which I added from my side for the Vapi challenge is discuss with AI coach. So this is an interview which I gave, and this interview report is quite good. 65 I am getting. So now what this discuss with AI coach will do, this will take all the data for my interview and it will help me to improvise or to help me to know what was the flaws, what was the mistake in my interview, and I can practice with it. So I'll just start this. So this is a section which I have created for this part, like for this web challenge.
Hello, I'm your AI interview coach, and I've analyzed your recent interview performance. I'm here to discuss your strengths, areas for improvement, and provide guidance to help you succeed in future interviews. Let's talk about how your interview went.
The interview was good. There was little mistakes.
It's great
Little
that you
bit
feel the
doubt
interview.
about my like takes and all. So it was fine.
Got it, Aman. It sounds like you're uncertain about what areas could use some improvement. That's perfectly normal after an interview. Let's break it down step by step to make things clearer. Let's start with communication. In the interview, you often used filler words like or like, and at times your answers weren't as clear or structured as they could be. How do you feel about your communication during the interview? Was it easy for you to organize your thoughts?
Yeah, I also think like I use those words too much. So, how I can improve that thing?
You're already on the right track by noticing this tendency. Using filler words is common, but it can make answers feel less confident or clear. Let's work on minimizing them. Here are practical steps to improve. 1. Pause. Instead of filling the silence, try to embrace brief pauses when thinking. Silence can feel awkward, but it's better to take a moment to organize your thoughts than to fill gaps with or like. Start
Okay.
practicing this in casual. Great. Pausing is such a simple but powerful technique to practice. Here's another tip. Prepare frameworks for common questions. For example, if you're asked about solving a technical challenge, think of a structure like
Okay, can we do
1.
another section which one of the important section which you think I should look on it?
Of course, Aman. Let's move on to another area of improvement. Is there a specific section you had in mind? For example, technical knowledge, problem solving, confidence,
What
or
do you
something
think?
else? Let me know what
After
you...
after analyzing my report, what do you think? Which sector I should focus more?
Good question. Based on the feedback, I'd say improving confidence and clarity, along with your depth of technical explanations, would make a big impact. While you have a solid foundation in front-end concepts and tools like Next.js, some of your technical answers felt a bit surface level and
Okay,
lacked
so
precision.
now
For
let's do
example,
a
your...
thing. Let's do a thing. Let's do
All right, Aman, let me
practice
break
on
it down
this.
for you.
Let's practice on this.
Got it. Got it, Aman. Here are 2 actionable things you can practice to improve your technical explanation skills. 1. Deepen your understanding of key topics like accessibility and state management. While you showed a good grasp of Next.js and performance optimizations, you'll want to focus on mastering specific areas where your knowledge could be stronger, like accessibility best practices or
Okay,
state
can you
management
help
techniques.
me? Can you help me to practice this? What I said, the communication skills. Can you help me? Can do you give me an example how I can prove that, and then just ask me a question. I also try to improve.
Absolutely, Aman. Let's work on your communication skills right now with a practical example. We'll focus on reducing filler words and structuring answers clearly. Here's a scenario. Imagine the interviewer asks you, "Can you explain how you optimize performance in a Next.js application?" I'll guide you through structuring the answer step by step, then you can try answering and I'll give you feedback. Step 1. Start with an overview. You begin by briefly summarizing what performance optimization means in a Next.js app, for example, improving speed, reducing load times, etc. Step 2. Mention specific techniques. Provide 2-3 specific examples. Image optimization, Next.js Next Image Component, lazy loading for components and assets. Server-side rendering, SSR, and static site generation, SSG, Step 3. Share context from a real project. Explain how you implemented these techniques in a project and the challenges you faced. Now let's try. Answer the question as if I am the interviewer. Take your time. Try to avoid filler words like or like and focus.
Okay, so the challenge was about the enhancing the performance of the website. There was a few image tags which was not that much properly implemented. There was issue with the APIs. Useless APIs was there, which made the website load time little longer. So that was one of the major challenge to which I found on the website of our project, and I have tried. I have removed the useless APIs. Tried to join 2-3 data like APIs for a same page, which we can do like to reduce API calls and the image part, right? So I've used proper in Next.js image tag and to optimize proper this screen size, and based on that I gave the proper height, width, and layout of the image to make it more better and more optimized.
Good effort, Aman. You identified key areas like optimizing images and reducing API calls, which show your technical knowledge. Let's work on refining your delivery and making it more structured and confident. Here's some feedback on your response. Strengths. 1. Identifying issues. You clearly mentioned the problems. Image tags not properly implemented, useless APIs. 2. Solutions provided. You discussed merging API calls and optimizing images, which are great techniques. Areas to improve. 1. Reduce filler words. Words like like, and so appeared quite a lot, making the answer less confident. 2. Structure your answer. Aim for a clear flow. What was the problem? What was the solution? What was the impact? 3. Add specific results. Mention metrics if possible, like reduce load time by X seconds or cut API calls by 30%. Refined example answer. The challenge was that the website's performance was affected by unoptimized image tags and unnecessary API calls, resulting in longer load times. To address this, I took 2 key steps. 1. Optimizing images. I replaced regular.
Okay.
Great! Now let's try again together. This time, I'll guide you step by step to follow a clearer structure.
Fine, this
Ready?
is fine. Do you want to give any feedback or any short and simple information about my interview which I gave?
Absolutely, Aman. Here's a short and simple summary of your interview performance. Strengths. 1. You have solid familiarity with the Next.js ecosystem and tools like GSApp and 3.js 2. You understand key performance optimization techniques like image optimization and SSRS-SG3. You showcased collaborative potential like mentoring a junior developer.
Can you suggest any improvement in one line?
Certainly. Here's a quick summary of areas for improvement with actionable suggestions just for you. 1. Communication, clarity, and confidence. Practice. Work on structuring your answers using a problem.
So this was the interview, what I was saying. So during the interview, these few issues, like it says has 3 times. It's maybe somewhere prompt issues or something due to which it's saying like we can improve those, but this was the one of the thing which I have implemented in this project and I added from my side. And during the interview we have noticed the credit and all those things is being calculated and deducted in real time without being any like waiting for the interview to end and then deduct. So it works on like that way. And this project was quite good. I loved it. I learned many things from this, and in this we can do many things which I was planning to do, to introduce one more system which I'll be doing very soon. Like I'm just practicing this project to bring more things from Vapi, more things from different others AI also, and like to introduce a video also system into this. So based on phrase and actions, the AI will be knowing like how is the body structures to in the interview, and based on that those things also I'll list as in a general report. So those things I'm planning to do. So yeah, that's the thing I have built for this Vapi challenge. Thank you.